Hello, everybody. Okay, do you see this mess in the back? Yes, this is the kitchen, but today is the 4th of July. Yeah, I have nothing better to do than to make this video. But we have family here and it's a party, so there's a mess back here, so don't pay attention to the mess. Pay attention to this mess. Look at this. You see this tooth, how yellow it is? Well, guess what? That's not a tooth. It might look like a tooth, but it's not a tooth. And today I'm going to show you how I repair my own tooth. This is the pandemic dentistry video. For those of you out there going through a dentist emergency and do not want to go, and I'm sorry to my dentist friends, but some of us don't feel comfortable yet going to a dental office until this is over. So my tooth broke. I have a skin condition that affects my teeth, and my top teeth are like dentures, and my bottom teeth are very delicate, the ones that are left, because a lot of them were taken out. And this front one broke, and I was kind of freaking out, and I'm going to tell you the ways that I fixed it first, and then I'm going to show you how it's fixed now. Now I have to replace this one because it's already yellowed. After several days it turns yellow, so I will come back with my method of tooth repair during the pandemic. Thank you, COVID-19. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do something really gross. I have like family members that are having a snack, and while they're having a snack, I'm gonna take out my tooth. Yes, I am, at the table. And that's a walking stick back there. It's my aunt's. Okay, so see the difference? The tweezers are marking exactly where the tooth repair is at. Now this tooth, you'll notice it has a little chip. I could have filled that in too, but I was lazy because I was in a hurry to do this one. That's why it's kind of like all weird shape. So you can do the front ones like this, or you can fill in, if you have a hole or something, you can fill it in with this material. The only thing I noticed is that it's getting yellow faster. When I first got it, I don't know if it's the pellets are fresh, and I'll show you the pellets in a second. If they're fresher, they stay whiter for a longer time, or if it's just because lately during quarantine, my comfort drink is root beer. Could it be that? I don't know. But anyhow, so basically I'm gonna remove it so that you can see what it's like without it, and then I'm going to mold it and make it so you can see the process. So here you go. Yeah, I'm using dental tools, not. So I'm gonna lift it out. There it is. That one was really fast, but here it is. See how that broke? It didn't even break off like straight or anything. It's kind of like in. So here's the thing that I just took out. You see how it has those two, I don't know if you can see it, like this? People do this for the makeup videos. Does it work? There it is. Okay, you see how it has those two little like indentations? It's because I had a root canal and they reinforced my actual teeth with some little steel posts there, and those are actually sticking out. So they cut my lip when I didn't have anything on it. Okay, so I'm a youth pastor, and that night we had a Zoom meeting, and it was one of our youth's birthdays. And so I had a little like cupcake to sing happy birthday to her, but of course we're social distancing and we're not gathering in groups. So we were separate and we were on Zoom. And so I had the little candle and I had the broken space there, and I was like, hold up a second. As I saw the wax coming down, I gathered some of the wax and I actually filled in this space with the wax, because I remembered, you know, people with braces have to put wax and stuff. And people, it worked. I'm too lazy to actually edit photos in, but it worked. But I had a very pink tooth because this is exactly the candle. So I had this pink tooth there. I was being all hip hop. If it would have been gold, it would have been more hip hop. But anyways, so it was pink. And then since that worked, I decided to get candles that were white and fill in with white wax. It actually worked too. It was, my lip wasn't getting cut, but it wouldn't last very long. So then I looked up on good old faithful Amazon, and I found these little pellets. Okay, if you can see that, they're little pellets, and they come in packets, and there's a bunch of them in here. Now I'm gonna tell you, this should last me for like forever and a day. This is the little box it came in from, probably somewhere from China. I'm probably putting like poisonous stuff in my mouth, but at least I do not have to get COVID-19 from a dentist. Did I say that? Okay, no. But anyways, so that was one of the packets, but another packet, and as, what's that rapper dude or DJ that says another one? So it brought 3 of these packets. So what are these packets and what are these pellets for? You know what? I didn't even read the instructions because I already knew what to do. So here are the instructions. And fortunately, they're in English. Okay? Now, this was on Amazon. There are several products of different brands that do the same thing. So I am going to get this started. So what do I have to do to create the filling for this gap? Okay, first thing you have to do is get a microwavable container to put water in and get it as hot as you can. Like I put it till it's like bubbling a little bit, boiling. And let me show you what I do. Okay guys, I'm back and I'm about to burn my fingers off, but that's okay because I'm gonna fix my tooth. So this is like really hot water. If it drops right now, it's like McDonald's coffee. All right, so what you do is you take a couple of these pellets. I'm gonna take a lot and drop them on the floor, and I'm gonna take some and drop them in this jar. Okay, so I dropped like 5 little pellets in this jar. And then you stir, stir, stir. They're white, right? I don't know if you can see this. See, they're white, but they're turning transparent. There they went transparent. It's like the Invisible Man little pellet things. So you do that, and obviously what's happening is chemically it's changing into like, and they're connecting. Oh my gosh, this is kind of cute. It looks kind of like a little worm in there. So they're in there, and then you take that and you take a piece of it. They're all connected, so it looks like a caterpillar. And so it's plastic, and you start, I need my glasses, sticking it into the hole and shaping it into the shape of a tooth. Okay, see, here's a little piece. Stick it on there. See that? And you shape it into a tooth. And you shape it from the front and the back. But I can feel it's full. Okay guys, I molded it a little better. You see it? Okay, so I could just wait, but I'm going to hurry up the process by just swishing around cold water in my mouth, and you're gonna see how that's gonna change. Now, I was really sloppy because I was trying to do this quickly for the video, so I don't know what it's gonna look like, but it's better than nothing. It's better than the hole in the gap that was there. So let's see. I don't like cold water that much, but I'm gonna swish it around because I want to hurry up the process. Yeah. Okay, do you see it's starting to get a little bit whiter? Can't tell that much. Now, see, if I keep on doing this, it's gonna get whiter. So I'm gonna wait a little while. I'm gonna pause it, I'll come back. Okay, I'm still swishing some cold water, but look, it's already changing. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, we're back in my messy kitchen because it is the 4th of July and there's partying going on in the house. And I just wanted to show you, after swishing cold water in my mouth, just to accelerate the process, you don't have to do this. It will just, with time, just don't chew on anything immediately, but like in minutes, not even, you know, too long. Here's the result. Ding. This is the one that I just made. I just molded from the little pellets. You can find the pellets on Amazon. There's different brands. I'm not promoting any one brand because they're not sponsoring me, so why should I? No, but it works really well. So here's a way. It's a quick and easy way. Now I use this here for the front one because, well, obviously cosmetically, but also there were some posts that were in the tooth to support it that didn't work because it broke off, that were scraping my lip. And so it was not just a cosmetic decision, but it was just a health decision. It hurt really bad. And back here, I also have an area that has a hole in it. And even though I do have a root canal so it doesn't hurt me, I did try stuffing it and fixing it with this, and I did it, but I decided not to waste more time doing that because it really doesn't make a difference. You know, it just covers it up, which is convenient if you don't want stuff getting in there. But you know, it's not a problem for me. I just clean it out. But the front one, it does make a difference. So this will last a couple of days. I'd say about 3 or 4 days. Just awesome. I can eat anything. I eat tacos, which is the way it broke off in the first place, and I eat anything that's crunchy, etc. And it has not like fallen out while I'm using it, and I've been using it since March, and it is now the 4th of July, and it's been working really well. So as soon as this coronavirus situation is a little bit more under control, I will be going to a dentist. But in the meantime, what a solution. I mean, look at that. Ding. You can barely tell that it's not actual tooth enamel or whatever. And if you take time, I did this one really quickly because I wanted to use it as an example, but if you take your time and mold it very carefully, you can make it even look even more realistic. Now, it also tells you that if your fingerprint, I don't have fingerprints, so mine don't make a fingerprint, it's just smooth. But if your fingerprints are like imprinted into the material, you can also sand it down. And I don't know how I would feel about sanding something down in my mouth, but you sand it down so that it'll be smooth. So there it is. I hope this helps somebody out who has a broken tooth or wants to fill something. It's not supposed to be a permanent solution, so every 3 or 4 days you have to replace it. It starts to get yellow after a certain amount of time, so you're going to want to replace it. And just to make sure that you can clean the actual area around it or the broken tooth, it's better that you remove it, clean it really well, and then apply this again, which are little pellets that you melt in hot water and then you mold into a tooth. I hope this helped you, and I hope that you have a wonderful 4th of July and wonderful 2020, and continue to pray so that COVID situation gets under control so we can go to the dentist. Alrighty, bye. Love you lots, and shalom, shalom. Peace to you. Bye.